Red Roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store, as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Prescott is going to change things up here.
They go again with Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On the give, this is Blue. Across midfield. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Jaden Blue, 78 yards. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise, as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Here's Williams on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 20.
Hold on.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw. Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in and drop him before he could take the shot downfield. Now they'll change things up.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Maverick!
Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Slot man moves right. Throwing again is Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff now looking to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
2nd and 10.
Corner. We go tonight. 180. Super 66. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now it's gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
120.
Here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 19 yards away. And the Lions have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Lions 7, Cowboys 6.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Right there. Line in.
Handoff. Blue running right. And now off to the races down the right side. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are once again back in front.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Yeah! Line in. Here we go, 47.
They'll try and run it with Blue. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Goff going to shift him around. Shy of the 30. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second and 15.
DC, 14.
Now Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back.
12 yards on the play.
Goff now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
By 20.
An audible here to get a new look.
17. 17. 17.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And take it right on the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
What do you think?
The drive starts with a run by Blue. Fighting through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Jaden Blue
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 21-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
and the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now 3rd down and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Prescott now. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
39-yard line.
47.
Now Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now stands at 13. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line.
First down, Detroit.
To the left side, he finds Tesla. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's their game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Again, Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Lions.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Gone. And it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
13.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
80.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Detroit.
Extra point forthcoming.
Extra point.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Lions 22.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, here we go. 26.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
It's on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. 4-8. 26.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Yeah, kill.
They'll run up the middle here with blue. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is power.
It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Goff looking to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Here we go, 46. Under. 46.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Prescott. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Fourth down, Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Well, Prescott here to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. They go with Blue between the tackles. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to perhaps salt this one away. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. All right, so then instead of a 2-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call on their defense one last time to bail them out.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is first and 10.
5. We go tonight.
Now Goff. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 7 yards.
Hey, kill.
Second down.
One last throw here for Goff. And that's caught by Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before